Call this. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Mission. Here. Commissioner Cagle.
Here.
Commissioner Heisler. Here. Commissioner Jacobson.
Here.
Commissioner Johnson. Commissioner Mathias. Commissioner McCabe.
Here. All stand for the pledge of allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, do we have any changes to the agenda as presented? No, okay, I'm gonna make a motion to approve the agenda. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, we're going to move on to matters from the public. I don't have anybody who's indicated they would like to speak. Would somebody like to speak? Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time tonight, and thank you all, commissioners, for serving on the park board and helping keep the park a very positive part of our community. My name is Mark Kovac, and I am the current president of the Woods Creek Homeowners Association, representing the neighborhood that includes Woods Creek Park. It's important that I address the board tonight to bring your attention to the current scenario playing out at Woods Creek Park. And it's also important that I provide you some historical context. Woods Creek subdivision was developed in the early 1990s, and as required by the city of Crystal Lake at that time, the homeowners association was created. The primary function of the HOA, as set forth in its declarations and bylaws, is to make the neighborhood's homeowners financially responsible for a select set of storm drain pipes within the subdivision. Additionally, an area that would be acquired by the Park District in 1992 was set aside as future parkland. Today is Woods Creek Park. When I became HOA president in July of 2024, I realized that the HOA did not possess a clear list of the specific drain pipes for which the HOA had financial responsibility. I reached out to the city of Crystal Lake for more clarification, and after working with their engineering department for a period that lasted over 6 months, I was provided with a list of HOA dedicated pipes, as well as a selected list of drain pipes that are owned by the city. One of the pipes claimed by the city runs north by northwest from the intersection of Tanglewood Drive and Willow Tree Drive through Woods Creek Park, and it terminates in a large pond at the north end of the park. Not long after I received the drain pipe list from the city, the HOA received notice from the Park District that a drain pipe within Woods Creek Park needed repair, and that the pipe was determined to be the HOA's responsibility. The pipe in question turned out to be the same pipe I referenced just a moment ago. I followed up with the city because the Park District's claim was contrary to the details they had provided to me originally. After further review, the city reversed its determination and declared that, based upon the verbiage of the HOA's declaration of bylaws, the HOA indeed owned the drain pipe running through the park. After a deeper examination using information provided by the city, the HOA became aware that the Park District had added multiple connections to the HOA's drain pipe to support drainage from the park's splash pad, playground, and parking lot. Clearly, the Park District took advantage of the drain pipe when it redeveloped Woods Creek Park to its current format. At no time did the HOA receive outreach from the Park District about accessing the HOA's pipe. At no time did the HOA provide permission for such action to take place. The Park District simply took effective control of the drain pipe to satisfy its needs in the park. And now, with the pipe requiring repair, the Park District is directing the HOA to pay for it. It doesn't seem right. The Park District can't have the best of both worlds. It can't say the drain pipe belongs to the HOA and also use the pipe for its own purposes without permission. The Park District simply can't step away from the financial obligation it contributed to. Throughout my over 30-year career in public service, I adhere to a simple guiding principle: do the right thing for the people I serve. And I asked the board to investigate this scenario further and do the right thing for the residents of Woods Creek subdivision. The HOA should not bear the financial burden of repairing this drain pipe, given the way the Park District has assumed ownership. The HOA will honor all of its commitments with regards to the drain pipes within its defined areas of responsibility. This specific pipe, however, seems to fall outside of the original vision for the HOA when it was first incorporated. Thank you.
Mark, we are working on trying to sort it all out. Still, Amy's put a lot of time
I
into it.
appreciate her time. She's
Yeah,
been our
so-
point of contact.
We appreciate you showing up and we'll continue to work through it and get more information to the board when we've got it and be in touch with you.
Well, it's helpful to know that you're aware.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Do we have a copy of what you just read to us? Would you like one?
Yeah,
We can send it to you.
great, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a great night.
Yeah, you do. Anybody else who would like to speak from the public? Okay. Moving on then to. This is fun, okay. This is the fun, we're gonna get to swear in now a new park police officer. So if I can have Josh Maley, am I saying that right? Joshua Maley come
Yes, ma'am.
forward,
Josh is an officer being promoted to sergeant.
wonderful, okay. Swear him in and then Chief Longo, if you want to say something. How's that sound? Am I putting you on the spot?
No.
Okay, you are gonna repeat after me.
Okay,
All right. I, Joshua Maley,
I, Joshua Maley,
having been appointed to the position of Park District Police Sergeant
having been appointed to the position of Park District Police Sergeant
of the Crystal Lake Park District
of the Crystal Lake Park District
in the county of McHenry aforesaid,
in the county of McHenry aforesaid,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and will faithfully discharge
the duties of Park District Police Sergeant
the duties of Park District Police Sergeant
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Chief Longo, would you like to say anything?
Absolutely.
Okay, and then we're gonna sign and then maybe get a picture. All right.
I appreciate the opportunity to stand up and say something because I want the board and everybody to know what an outstanding officer and sergeant we're getting with Officer Maley. Vast experience in many areas, a very good representative of the Park District and policing in general. He's recently finished a lot of training that allowed him to obtain a designation as a master tech for police officers headed through the state of Illinois, through the Illinois Tactical Officers Association. He's one of 146 in the state, out of all the police officers in the state of Illinois. He's reached that designation. And you're gonna see nothing but great stuff, and the Park District is in very good hands with Josh here.
Let's sign some stuff, Kurt. Can I borrow your pen? Absolutely. Thank you. Okay. Look at you. Of course he's got it.
Tomato.
Jason, you wanna sign real quick? Where do you wanna go? Just you two first and then me?
Hey, Jason.
Okay, I think we should get a picture of.
I think I'll just,
With wife and daughter.
I can try
If
to
we do that as well. My husband's a
Or
firefighter. I always
rejoin
love the-
if I can. So I will do the best that I can. But if you see me freaking out over here, that's what that's for. Oh. Got it. Yeah, no, be careful there.
So your agility. Congratulations.
Well done, sir.
Thanks, sir. Thank you. I'm saying that enough.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
How dare you? Okay, So now we are moving on to the public hearing. So I am going to move to open the hearing. The public hearing for budget and appropriation ordinance 24-25-19. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, a public hearing concerning the adoption of a combined annual budget and appropriation ordinance 24-25-19. An ordinance adopting a combined annual budget and appropriating such sums of money as may be deemed necessary to defray all necessary expenses and liabilities of the Crystal Lake Park District, Crystal Lake, Illinois, for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2025, and ending April 30th, 2026, specifying the objects and purpose for which such appropriations are made, and the amount appropriated for each object or purpose. Do we have any members of the public who would wish to comment on that? Okay. I am going to move to close the public hearing. Do I have a second?
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay. Moving on to the consent agenda. Okay, so I am going to move to approve the consent agenda. Do I have to read the whole thing first? Guys, I'm just never gonna get the hang of this. Let's do it. All right, so I move to approve the agenda. Do I have a second for that?
Second.
Do I have to read it first?
Yes.
All right, so we are moving to approve the voucher expenses for the month ending May 31st, 2024 in the amount of $394,093.93.
That should be 2025.
Are all of these 2025?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We have moved to approve the voucher expenses for the month ending May 31st, 2025 in the amount of $394,093.93. To approve the interim voucher expenses for the month ending June 30th, 2025.
No. The dates.
Yeah,
These are March, it's March,
February, March.
it's March.
all right, so February 28th, or what is it? 2025.
March 31st.
First, 2025 and
March.
and then the third one. So both of these in March, okay. Yes. You stand down and make sure the other dates are right.
Those are.
Okay. All right. These are gonna be so done with hearing me talk. All right, move to approve the voucher expenses for the month ending February 28th, 2025 in the amount of $394,093.93. The interim voucher expenses for the month ending March 31st, 2025 in the amount of $491,844.57. To accept the treasurer's report for the month ending March 31st, 2025 in the amount of $18,121,326.63. To approve regular meeting minutes from March 20th, 25, to approve the committee meeting of the whole minutes from April 3rd, 2025, to accept the ADA transition plan, to approve resolution 24-2509 aquatics transfer, to approve ordinance 24-2516 11.01 revision, to approve ordinance 24-2517 11.14 park hours, to approve the CCOM service agreement, to approve the TNT Classic Softball Tournament, not-for-profit, to approve the RPT McHenry County Patriot Race, to approve the RPT Crystal Lake Half Marathon, to approve the Helping Paws Animal Shelter event, to approve the Operation Wild Horse event. I had a second already. Can we do roll call? Please?
Commissioner Anderson.
Yes.
Commissioner Cagle.
Yes.
Commissioner Heisler.
Yes.
Commissioner Jacobson.
Yes.
Commissioner Johnson.
Yes.
Commissioner McHale.
Yes. All right. New business action items. All right. So a motion is requested of the board to approve budget and appropriation ordinance 19. Do I have a second for that?
Second.
Discussion?
Yeah, I'm not in favor, I don't like the Barlina house, I don't like what we're doing that, I think we're wasting money there, we could actually do some work there. I don't like the kayak storage. And, yeah, so I'm not ready to pass the budget, I wish that we could, continue this to the next meeting. That's it.
Okay, roll call, anybody else want to say anything about that? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Anderson.
No.
Commissioner Cagle.
Yes.
Commissioner Heisler.
No.
Commissioner Jacobson.
Yes.
Commissioner Johnson.
Yes.
Commissioner McHale.
Yes.
This is 40.
Okay, a motion is requested of the board to approve the bid for the Della Park renovation. Second,
I'll make a second.
discussion. Okay. Roll call?
Commissioner Heisler.
Yes.
Commissioner Jacobson.
Yes.
Commissioner Johnson.
Yes.
Commissioner Anderson.
Yes.
Commissioner Cagle.
Yes.
Commissioner McHale.
Yes. All right, I move to approve the executive director contract amendment. Do I have a second for that? Second. Discussion? Okay, roll call, please.
Commissioner Jacobson.
Yes.
Commissioner Johnson.
Yes.
Commissioner Anderson.
Abstain.
Commissioner Cagle.
Yes.
Commissioner Heisler.
Yes.
And Commissioner McHale.
Yes. All right, I move to approve the auditor's services. Do we have a second for that?
I'll make a second.
Discussion on that?
Why do we, appears we treated this as if it had to be publicly bid?
It wasn't bid, it was just an RFP request.
But, so we're confident that the service of the lowest responsible bidder is the best service?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Well, it just seemed that what we're presented with was, they're all qualified,
Right.
and we're gonna go with the lowest responsible bidder, which is public bidding language. Was one better than the others? Did we get to that? Because you don't have to go to the lowest responsible bidder for something like this.
Out of the three, we felt that a lot